Hi everyone, so today I am taking a look at a demo for a game called A Little Age. It is the 27th of August today, and I'm trying to get this video up today because this game actually releases tomorrow. So at the time it is now, according to my Steam, it says in one day and 3 hours. So I thought I would get it done today, and I came across it yesterday on my X Twitter feed, and yeah, so I thought I'd have a look. So let's just jump straight in. This is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes maybe, just based on the time I've wanted to get it up and stuff that I need to get on with, but it looked really interesting, and then I might jump straight in and play it tomorrow or next week, depending on how much I like it. There's a few other games I want to play as well, so we'll see where it fits with that. So this demo is based on the alpha, and they're getting ready to release for tomorrow. So move camera, very familiar normal camera tools. I'm using the mouse. That's mostly what I would do with a city builder, but there is keyboard actions as well. So it's very block based, so you can be strategic that way. Obviously I'm not going to get down how the strategy works today because it's first time playing it. Those things usually take a few plays. So select a location for your first settlement. Valid locations are indicated by green squares. Use the left mouse button to confirm. So let's go somewhere quite central, because I can't really see much about resources. So it's raining and there's a bit of pool. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do over here, just because there's a lot of flat areas. It's not too far from water, and then there's this like cliff over here. So I think so. Wood parts 10 10 30, so I'm not too sure what they are yet. I'm not too sure what they mean yet. So new settlement would pass. Not long ago, you sent a group of settlers to build a new hamlet. A new settlement has been founded. Make sure it becomes a stable and prosperous so that it might contribute back to civilization. Okay. There are 3 resources to worry about: food, materials, and gold. Food is shown in red, materials in green, and gold in yellow. Makes sense. So we have 10 food. So we started on day 41. Oh, we started at 1. This trip ticks along. How many people do I have? Or do I not know that yet? Production buildings are paid for with materials and gold from the hamlet. A wood camp can generate materials for the settlement. Open the build menu to... So let's get our little wood camp. Does that need to be on trees? Near forest. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Okay, so you probably need to be near the forest. But that's fine. That's not too far for the little people. Production buildings are paid for with materials and gold, hamlet, wood camp, materials, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've done that. Production buildings deliver their resources automatically. And the workers make roads on their own. Okay, that makes sense. So we've got 1 worker there, and he's just dealing with his wood, bringing that back. So we'll start to get a path that goes here eventually. Once the settlement has both materials and food, it will become active. Notice the circle filling on top of the hamlet once it does. Okay, so this little circle will tell us when it's ready to become a bit more active. Let's continue. Your hamlet also needs food to survive. Forest lodges can generate food for the settlement. Open the build menu to order a new forest lodge. Did I click the wrong? I clicked overview. So hunters gather food, collect food from the area. Place forest lodge near trees. Forest. I might do this side. Because if we keep that as like welcome to it. I might keep it here just to separate my food from my forestry. And look, we've got a path starting. The settlement turns materials and food into gold. It happens on a regular cycle and never stops. Okay. So I'm guessing that's what they don't use within the settlement. So yeah, so our materials are full, it seems. Food is not quite, but that will start generating gold. So we've got to generate a bit of gold, so that should start churning off in a minute. I'm not sure if you need to have full of both. But it's just continuing. There we go, we've got 5. So it started to do that. I don't know if it's worth adding another. Well, I don't have the money for it, do I? So I needed to get the money. I was wondering. Oh, there's more resources. There's stone over there. I did not notice that before. Okay, so we've got enough gold to continue. So we're a village now. I'm just not sure about my population. I guess it just doesn't matter so much. Look at my paths. If the settlement doesn't have enough materials and food to generate gold, it will start to deteriorate. When it happens, the cycle slows down and the circle at the top of the settlement turns grey. Okay, so that's just the progress, the factory sort of element of it, just churning away. At any time you can use space bar to toggle active pause, which stops everything but still lets you use the game menus. Oh, pause. The wood camp and the forest lodge are cheap, but they don't generate a lot of resources. Let's look at some higher tier buildings. Right, okay, so what are we doing? Some of you won't have enough resources to do all the buildings, but those resources won't be used to hold the button. Notice the flash of numbers. Okay, so reserve resources. So if I go into here, no, that lets me do that. Okay, so you hold down the button on it and it flashes the resources. So build a stone camp. So it needs to be over here. So you can have up to 3 stone camps here. So the little numbers above them show what they're moving about. So they've got nothing at the moment. So he took food and money to go and deal with that, and now he's bringing back 2 materials. Okay, that makes sense. Select advancement. You've built many things and gained experience in your civilization. Select technological advancement that might serve you going forward. Better food reserve. Better settlement. 15 additional food. Or 15% chance of producing either food or material on its own. I'm low on food, so let me do that one. Because I don't need that additional capacity at the moment. I might have to add another food generator, but let's see what this farmhouse does, because this generates food. So 30 gold and 25 materials, so we've got that. Let's put that farmhouse here. So he's taking all the money and the resources, but that's good. And my bin men have arrived, so it might be a bit noisy in the background, but hopefully it won't come through. If you see the lake with a fish out on it, sure, and it generate food. This is our lake. Projects are utility buildings with no owner. You can find them under the projects tab of the build menu. Order a waypost to roof clouds and large areas around it. Okay, so let's do the fishing hut. What am I low on? I've got the resources for that, so let's do the fishing hut. That will get the a little bit more food. So how are you going there? You're going via that way, so you're building some logical roads that way. I wonder how this road's going to develop around here. I'm just wondering if it's going to go around the little farmhouse there. That's cool, that's fine. So build a waypost. We haven't quite got enough resources at the moment, but we should soon. So how we have to split the edge? Split there. Does that just like deal with that? And we end up magically having a waypost. Okay, yeah, so it started to take away some clouds. Ooh. There we go. So, okay, next advancement. Let's just go to the hedge there. A better fishing hunt. All settlements let's go for the materials. I need more material store. So, I wonder if you can get rid of that afterwards. I can't see a way to delete anything, so maybe not. That's fine. See how the roads go with that. So we've got enough food now. Expanding the settlement will speed up the gold generation cycle. It will also increase the settlement stockpile sizes. Okay, expand settlement. Food, balanced, or materials. Let's go for balanced. I'm going to do them next to each other. Let's go over there. So we've got our 6 little houses. Do notice that while expanding the settlement, it generates gold faster, it also consumes resources faster. Makes sense. Production buildings can also be improved. They will generate resources faster and contribute to the size of the settlement stockpile as well. Once the improve menu and select the upgrade. Open the improve menu and select the upgrade for the production buildings. Which one do I want to do at the moment? I mean, they're pretty much the same for me in what they're doing. Let's go for the wood camp. Just because... is that upgraded? Yeah, so I'll go for the wood camp just because I'm gonna need more resources, I think, rather than food at the moment. So that is upgraded. For the civilization to develop, you're going to need more resources than what a small settlement can generate. So let's build a second settlement right now. Build a new hamlet. Let's have that near that side, because that makes sense. I'm going near the sign because this is where we're planning to like develop outwards when we do. So the hamlet can be over there. So that is just I dropped my tablet. Okay, we're almost a year in. So Rocketch. Can you rename this? So new settlement Rocketch. Not long ago, you said settlement's built a new hamlet. The settlement has been founded. Make sure stable and prosperous. Okay. So I have 100. Okay, so I've got wood pass here. So how do I switch? So this is only for wood pass. Okay, okay. Change active settlement. When you move the camera to the settlement, automatically changes the closest one. Right. Okay. So they have their own little funds and resources. So that's good. So whichever one you're near is what it uses. It's very important to know that each settlement has its own local economy. Yeah, economy. That was the word I needed. Resources aren't magically shared. Okay. You can hire senders free move resources between settlements. Open the send menu to hire a new sender. Okay. So let's get a sender. So who paid? Where did these resources come from? I'm guessing wood pass. Yeah, so this is a sender for wood pass. It is sending 555 to Rocketch. Okay. So wood pass needs more food if it's going to be doing that. Senders can be stopped with the red button on the menu and they go back to their settlement, or stand by until you need them again. You can funnel resources so a settlement has more than it could own. You can also speed up new settlements with the help of other settlements and stuff. Okay. Notice that when you place a building and that doesn't change, use this to decide who pays for projects or hamlets. Okay. If the river crosses a path, remember you can build bridges to make crossings easier. Otherwise, workers will try and avoid them. Bridges can be found in the projects menu. I don't think I have any need for bridges at the moment because I only have this lake, but I don't know if there'll be a bridge needed over that way at some point. Everything you cost you some experience. So we're level 2 at the moment. Keep an eye on the pending messages on the left of the screen. If you ever see a small ruin, remember you can restore it to the monument and obtain experience. Monuments are found in the projects tab of the build menu. Okay, so that is we're pretty much near the end of the tutorial. As your civilization grows, it will start to attract unwanted attention. Road bandits will sometimes steal from you. No road bandits, please. Place guard towers to protect your roads and settlements. So let's reach level 7. So this blue is not a filter. It's just cold. It's winter. It's snowing. Okay, so what have we got? Everything here. We've got all of these, yeah. Let's add another farmhouse. Just because the food resources lack in here a bit. And I want them to have their own little guard post. We've got to protect them. They need a few more resources. They don't need a branch out. Okay, so that's how you remove stuff. Forgotten ruins. I can't see what those look like at the moment, but that's fine. So let's get the guard tower in. Ooh. There, I think that should protect. It's going to mess up that road, but we will deal with that. Bandit spotted near wood pass. It's a better paths. Where's this? Is the bandit? He stole food. He stole food. So let's get those towers up. I'll have to come back. Let me put another stone camp. Because those materials are going down way too quickly. Right, you're not doing anything. This little area here. So we want to generate our own food and some resources. Let's do that because you've got money and a bit of resources just coming in from wood bridge, wood pass. There's another bandit. I need to sort out the bandits there. So you've got resources coming in now. You need some food. Oh, that is doing food. Let's do food and the forestry. So that is starting that settlement off. I probably should have done that earlier. The sender. Can you calm down? Let's stop him for now. I don't know, let's take everything down. I don't know, it's not let me stop him. But yeah, let's leave that for now. So you're building your own economy, you're building yours, but I need you to have a little waypost. A guard tower. So that area is protected. And let's do one there. And that should protect the fishing hut and there. Because we need another guard dispatched. There he is. The guard going after him. No, he got away with it. I'll have to see the next one that arrives. There's a guard. Okay. Maybe we chased him away. I think we chased him away. Oh, and as the paths don't get used, they get they disappear. They fix themselves. So wood paths. So where is that one? Okay. Guard dispatch. I can't see the bandit. Oh, there we are. They're chasing him. Get him. Okay, he stole food. Right, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna put a tower on each of these sides. I keep going to the wrong button. Totally me. Totally me. So over here, we want a guard tower. Let's put that one there. And can I get another one yet? Not quite, almost. And then once I have finished those guard towers, I will put my sender back up to help out Rock Edge. Here comes a bandit. God, get him, get him, get him. Do you just direct him to Woodpass? To Rock Edge? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Right, one more guard tower, I think. And that should almost do the pathway to here, if we use it. Can you get a guard tower yet? So you need 20. We need more resources over here. So, in the settlement area... Wood pass is deteriorating 90%, insufficient gold. Better forest lodge. Insufficient gold? I think we've got enough gold. We've got 140 out of 200. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Get to level 7, so we're still a little way away. We need more food here. And it needs to use less. It needs to use this. What is this little bar? So we got the food coming in. Okay, so we're not using... We shouldn't be using it to make gold at the moment because all that gold's just going into the abyss, is it? So how did I get more people again? So it's a hamlet here, so wood camp, forces, settlement. So 7 gold a week. Hamlet's found new settlements within its own economy. We need 20 resources. Right, let's take from here. No, not okay, I don't want. I need your senders. Oh, it didn't change it. Let's not take gold because they don't need gold. They can just get 5 of those. Just because I need to get that food up, and then I want another food producer. A farmhouse maybe? Because we can't really get a fishing hut. There's water over there. But I need a waypost first for that. I'm at 30 minutes, but what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and finish this tutorial bit. So... Come on, I need my little farmhouse. I should be able to do it when one of these arrives. Yeah, that sender is fine for now. Right, so farmhouse. Let's put that over there. And then that can generate some more food, because that's what we were kind of lacking, but we seem to be doing better now. So I'm not too worried about that. But we need the resources, and we need to get a guard tower up to protect those resources. Ooh. Okay, bandit spotted there. We're past and we're back in autumn again. I think Woodpass is dealing with its bandits fairly well. Let's see. So this, our experience kind of stalled a bit. I don't know. Right. Let's see. Can we get that guard post? No, we can do a waypost. We need 4 more, which is coming. There. So we can get the guard tower in now. And then that just protects those resources a bit more. Let's do it there. And the road will adjust. I want to then put a waypost because I want to get that water. That needs to get to 10. Which it will do shortly anyway. And then I probably need more resources to come in here. Should I bring more resources from down here? Yeah. So there's my sender. Yeah, let's make that 10. So the next one of those should bring 10 resources in. And then that should allow this to grow a bit faster. Right, so we need a waypost. Let's put that there. And I don't know what, is there anything else we need here? A bigger hamlet, I would like to make it. And I'm just trying to think what else we might need. I don't know. Oh, this is a river. And there's a monument there. So we can't really do a fishing hunt there like I planned. But that does give us a slightly different variety and a different goals. So we need a lot of money for the monument. So let's build the hamlet up. Oh no, that's the new resource. How did we improve, was it? No. Improved as hell. Oh yes, it was improved. Improve. Can I improve it again? Could add material on. Let's have that there. Now, let's see how the impact of growing too fast, I guess. Because you've got to be careful of not growing too fast. So we're back to 80, so improve that again. I want to improve these. Let's go over to here. Let's do their ones. Because I didn't do the stone camp, and the wood camp I did. Or is that just increasing it even further? Yeah, you can't increase it again. Unlocks at size 4. Size 4. Oh, and the farmhouse, could I not improve those? I can. And then the last one I need to do is the fishing hut, but I need 40 coins. So they're just like, they're spending a lot of money at the moment because they just improved all their things, and then I would do the others later. I don't want the sender to go much faster at the moment, so let's go for the better farmhouse. So I'll come back to you in a bit. How are you doing? You're doing great for money. Let's improve the wood camp. Oh, that's the camp. And the forest lodge, that was. So let's do those two. And you've got a farmhouse that needs improving as well. And I'm going to add a materials, or want food? Let's do materials. Oh, we don't have enough money. Because once that's a bit better, then we can start focusing on getting this monument open and then crossing the bridge. Because I need to put another waypost over there. Might need like some new farmland or something. So down here you had some stuff that I wanted to improve, like the fishing hut. And this is a wood camp, is it? No. That was Forest Lodge. There we go. So all the buildings apart from the guard towers are improved in Wood Pass. And everything else seems okay. I don't want to make the settlement too much bigger here, because I want this to be like one of my smaller settlements. So that can just keep doing what it's doing. It's got a lot of food. There's a lot of food there. Food we seem to be doing okay with generally. But yeah. Right, so we've got money here. What do I want to improve? I wanted to add another part to the hamlet. Let's go balanced. And I'm going to do materials one as well. I can do my guard tower now as well. Oh, that's 200. Just get your money. I think the bandits are being dealt with here, so I am not worried about them. But I can improve my guard towers now. Oh, I have to add another block here, so let's do materials 1. And then we should be able to improve, yeah, the guard towers. Okay. So I'm going to stick to that size for that one. And then this one I'm going to make it a bit bigger around the guard post. You said, oh no, I need 200 for materials. What does that monument bring in? Is it worth doing that first? Forgotten runes can be stored. Lots of experience. Okay, so I'll do that in a bit. 135. We need that to get to 200. This one needs to get to 200 as well. But, oh no, 100. To improve the guard towers, we've got 4 of them. So we need like 400 money. So just let that progress. It's going up like 20 every so often. This is almost at 100, 200 even. For the next part of it, resources. So they're deteriorating, they need more gold. Right, let's add to here another stone camp because it needs more resources. Okay, let's get that, stop that sender. Right, we can change that to different things, but let's just leave that like that. Because you need your resources. Let's have you... Was that the right resource one? Yes. Let's get some more resources coming in, because that's what's affecting the gold there. It says It needs more gold. In order to make more gold, we need more resources, I believe. Let's go for better wayposts. I'm not sure why they're deteriorated. And another stone camp there. But does this matter? If your gold is high, does it matter? I didn't think that would matter so much, but it does. Now I want to put the resource materials. Materials there, and then the next thing I want to do is probably this monument. You've got loads of gold and little resources, but let's do those guard towers. So they're bigger radius. I want to do this guard tower because that should cover pretty much what is here. Because it was slightly better placed than the ones in Wood Pass, just because learning. But I do want that 100. I want that 100 to do the monument first, rather than improve that guard tower. But yeah, we have the resources coming in and stuff. Civilization level is almost at the top. So I think that lets me get to a different type of town, maybe? Come on, not long now, just need 10 more. I can do that monument. Wood Pass seems to be doing okay. Let's do their other guard tower. And then once that is done, this one, we should be okay to set the sender up again to help with some resources over here. Because they've gotten rid of that thing. Right, over here we can add that. Project. Oh, we need resources. Overview. Cool. So that just tells you how things are going with it. That last guard tower. And the sender. But let's improve. Can we improve the stone camp? Need 10 more. There we go. Right, so Wood Pass is done. I thought I added another block here. Did I not add it? Oh, I'm not going to add it now because it's like 200. But I want to do the monument. But I need a little bit more resources, but they're not making them. They're using them faster than they're making them. that wood camp can be improved. And then that should help with the resources a bit. Because at the moment they're struggling. Temple started. Did I click? I thought I had to use the monument on it. I don't know. What is happening? Do I need to do a sender to the temple? Yes. Okay. So if we have ascended to the temple, and that is the level 5. Send tribute to the temple, reach 25% progress. Okay. I thought that was a ruins, but I was wrong. That's fine. Improve materials. I thought I did that, but I didn't. One tribute equals 10 and 10. So it doesn't involve food at the moment, at least. But we'll just send it like that. I'm not going to send 10 per time. It's just going to do 2 little runs. 145. And then let's add another wood camp then. And I'm going to improve that wood camp straight away. Because why not? And then hopefully that boosts our production. I'm wondering if I can put a wood camp over here. And then it can have it from 2 angles. And then I need to improve that. I need to improve the guard tower. But they seem to be doing better. There's a bandit coming. There we go. So another wood camp. So that should help with the resources. I am going to change that sender. Let's do 10 and 10. And that should improve that, because I think to get it to 25% you need to do 25 rounds of that. 25. And I want to finish that project. We're okay with food. So how is Woodpass doing? Woodpass is doing great. Let me get this center to help out as well. If it can do that. And then we can do the stone camp. Just because all this sender was just stealing all their resources. And I will add them another wood camp, maybe. So if I add the wood camp there as well, that is plenty for their resources. And that should help them fund Rock Edge. Oh, not waypost. I wanted not guard tower either. I wanted improved guard tower, didn't I? There we go. And then that is doing fine. So we've got the money there. We basically need to get as much resource into here as possible. There's no stone around here, is there? I don't know, but let's add more material places to here because I wanted to do this all the way around this waypoint anyway. Because now we're like a city, are we? Yeah. So we'll pass as a town. Rock Edge is a city. And we can't go any bigger than that. Can't go bigger than a city. Why am I paused? I accidentally hit the space bar. There's a bandit over there. Can they go to my temple? Or are you just going to stand there? He's just going to stand there. Oh no, he's coming to the town. I'm going to add another guard tower. But I need 20 resources. And they're all going to this little temple. That guard got me. Get my resources back. Yes, okay. I'm going to add another one on this side anyway. Just to protect that pathway. Wood Pass is getting enough resources. Oh, I need to figure out what to do because I need to go in like 3 minutes. And I've been on this an hour. What I might do is I'm gonna mute and I will leave this going in the background just to see what happens. Because I want to get it to, I want to finish this little bit off. I don't know. What was it? 25%. What are we at? I'm not sure. We're 7%. I think it struggled with the thing before. So there's a guard tower here. Oh, let's have it there. No, I'll improve that guard tower. So that's mostly money. Okay, so yeah, let's just watch this and see how that goes. I'm just going to mute and I will come back once that is nearer to 25%. Okay, I'm back as we're closing in on the last 3%. I added a bridge here. I thought I added one there as well, but I didn't. I added some more resources here, just because to try and speed up. Let me see if I can send more on here. And then just because what are we 23, so 2 more. So 1 round there, another one. Save that 6. So the next time the sender comes, then it should be enough to get that done. I did want to put another bridge there, but it's resources. Look at all those resources. Never mind. Let me add the bridge. There we go. Oh, and there's a fishing. I can add a fishing place over there. Let me do that. Is it too far? It might be too far from the... whatever this is. The city. Cool. That's the end of the demo. Let's continue playing a little bit. Let's just sort it out. Yeah, so the game comes out tomorrow. I have already wishlisted it. And I will see what I do with this next. I wonder if I can continue this game. Probably not. We'll have to start again. Is that a monument? That's a monument. Ah. Monument. So what does this do? Let's take that right down. This just generates XP, doesn't it? It's 25% complete. So I'll see what happens when it gets to 100. But I want to see what this monument does. Okay, that expands the area. There's a stone camp there that we can't quite get to. But what I want to know is why I can do a fishing hut here. Should I put a waypoint and see if it clears the clouds a bit more? It's better. We'll do that because we've got the money. I just want to see how that bit goes. So we've got the monument there, which is it just gave me a boost of XP, I believe, and it looks pretty. So you're going to do that waypoint. We didn't need to send food there. At least I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure what that's doing. Is it on here, the temple? Upgrades, so let's just show me the upgrades I've got. And everyone seems to be functioning okay for these two little, the town and the city that we have. Right. There's 2 lakes up here. Let me see, if I put a hamlet, put a hamlet there, we'll see if that helps out. And this sender, oh, I can't send it to the hamlet yet because it's not finished. Look at all these people going to settle at the new hamlet. Yeah, I just want to see if I can get these fishing huts up, and then I am probably going to be done for today with the demo. But let's see what this does. Message. Wood edge. I wonder if you can rename these in things. We've got wood pass, wood edge, and rock edge. Fishing hut. There we go. Wood camp. Because they're only little, they don't need much to go on there. As long as they have enough food and enough resources to make some gold, that should probably sustain that little area, I think. I think if you have one producer to one consumer. That's generally enough. Wood pass isn't getting enough gold. So that's our original place. But it's got loads of gold in reserve, so I don't see that as a problem. Maybe in the bigger picture I am. But yeah, that is the demo. I really enjoyed that. And I think the tutorials were actually really good. It's one of the better tutorials I've seen in the game. It really helped to explore what was going on. So yeah, check it out on Steam if you also want to check it out, to try it. It's called A Little Age. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.